How's it going? Day 3, Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. The year of the COVID. Uh, Another super productive day. Um, got a lot of shit done. Actually, had a few fails today, which is, not part of the plan, but it's just part of life, I guess. And some funny fails, some just because I didn't have enough time to get around to it, or couldn't link up with certain people, so sort of had to push that off. And um, yeah, some of them were a bit of a snowball effect from what happened today, sort of affected uh, plans that I had tomorrow, but uh, nothing too major, and I guess they'll work themselves out. So sort of a summary of today. It was fitness wise in the morning. Woke up, had a little bit of a sleep in because it is the weekend. So I just turned my alarm off, and I just woke up when my body naturally woke up when I needed to pee. So I got up and took a piss, and then just got up. And I think that was at around about 6:30 a.m., which is a sleeping for me. But yeah, got up. What did I do? I done some yoga for lower back, and then after that, I've done a bit of shadow boxing, 3 3-minute rounds of shadow boxing, just working on the 1 2s and movement after throwing combinations or a jab. And it was good. It was good to move my body like that again, because I haven't done any boxing in a long time. Uh, so that's another long-term goal fitness wise, is to be able to get so just a nice home gym set up with boxing bags, speed ball, floor to ceiling ball. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And then weights, pull ups, treadie, bike setup. So something to put on the old goals book, and work my way towards. But and then I suppose fitness wise, I'm probably just gonna round the day off with a bit of meditation at the end of the night once I finish doing housework, knock this video out, uh, finish planning what I've got for tomorrow, and then yeah, have some nice much needed rest, and then kick off day 4 with a bang. So what did I do today? Done a bit of work, paperwork, quotes, and cleaned a bit of work gear, my painting sleeves, and sorted all those out. Caught up with a friend, is an old neighbour. She was down at the dog park walking her dog with her son, and her son is a similar age to my daughter, who I have this weekend too, who's snoring away in her bed. So yeah, that was good. Chilled out, a bit of socialising. My baby chilled out with her son and threw the ball a few times, and yeah, that was pretty good. And I learned that there's a basketball court just down the road, so that's another thing to go on the list, is grab a basketball and be able to shoot some hoops whenever I feel like it. Um, flicked away an email to the real estate, because I'm, well, just renting this joint. So there's a few maintenance things that I'm not capable of doing. I consider myself pretty handy, but I just can't do them. So they're gonna have to get on to that. I went to Bunnings and got some some stain for a deck that I'm doing on Monday, a few brushes and an applicator and stuff like that, so I can start the job fresh on Monday and crack into that. Went to the park with my baby, and while she was playing some more socializing with kids, I was listening to audio book, which I'd finished today. Finished one, which was called Sex Robots and Vegan Meat, which is I wouldn't re-listen to it. It was all right, but I, I suppose yeah, I took a few things out of it, and then just started the new one, which is How to Win Friends and Influence People, which I think I think that's going to help me in certain facets of my life. Um, Not with just being more, I guess, sort of empathetic, a better listener, maybe more charismatic. I'm not too sure. I'm only just into the book, so I'll probably finish listening to that tomorrow, and then I feel like already I part way listening to it, I struggled to sort of really concentrate on it, so I'll probably have to give that a re-listen, and yeah, see what I can take out of that book. I went food shopping, went and brought my baby some shoes. Uh, Made a doctor's appointment, and chilled it at the pool too. While my baby was swimming, I was listening to the audio book and a bit of sunbaking and working on the old tan line and tan, which is a bit of vitamin D is always good. Uh, yeah, and that was pretty much the day. Bit of running around, a few coffees in between, and we had a great breakfast, sushi for lunch, and then made pasta Alfredo for dinner, and a few snacks in between too. Food's been really great lately. Um, yeah, loving the vegetarian diet, not missing meat, more missing ciggies more, I guess, which is a hammer thing. It's a disgusting habit, but that's what it is. So the fails today too was trying to make a bit of time to catch up with a friend that she's currently moving. So I was gonna go help her try and pack and maybe move a few bits and pieces, and maybe flick a couple of free things that she's trying to get rid of that I may have needed. But that was the thing that I was talking about. Our times just didn't really link up, so that didn't happen. Um, went to go fill up my water bottle because I've got a big 15 litre water bottle sitting up there on the bench, and went to go fill it up, and the fucking machine wasn't reading my card, so I couldn't fill it up, because that's another thing, trying to get in clean water into my body, clean food, slowly fine tuning it. I'm gonna get there to everything being optimal and good, running on that jet fuel for the body, the premium 98 shit. I was supposed to ring up a job and give a verbal quote over the phone, but I procrastinated. So that was a big fail. It's something that I'm trying to avoid doing, procrastinating. Where I had a few opportunities where I thought about it, and then it's like, nah, I'll do it later. And now it's 10 o'clock at night. So obviously I'm not going to do it now. And I don't have her email address, and she's got a landline. Whereas in this case, it'd be easy on the weekend. I could just message it to her. But she's old school. She's got one of those landline things. Oh, and the funny thing was, I thought that there was a get together, sort of dress up shindig. So it was about half an hour. I messaged the homegirl and I was like, "Hey, we on? We're ready to rock and roll." And she was like, "Oh, it's tomorrow." So me and my baby were dressed up. We're ready to go. I was just making sure it's still on. Weather was good. Yeah. She's like, "Oh, it's tomorrow." I was like, "Oh, okay then." So that just freed up my day to knock out a few bits and pieces, and yeah. But then that was the snowball effect, which I had the bowling shindig, lawn bowl shindig is at 12 o'clock, and I thought it was 12 o'clock today, but it's 12 o'clock tomorrow. And I had set up lunch plans with another friend and her kids, and we're gonna have fish and chips down at the park. I was gonna have a healthy smoothie while the kids just had fish and chips and played at the park, and I was just gonna yarn and shoot the shit with my friend, maybe talk some ideas and some business opportunities that we could collaborate with, and just run it past her and see what she thought. But yeah, I have to cancel that, so we're gonna have to just sort of find out when we're both free again, and try and link up. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool day. Loved it. Looking forward to tomorrow, and looking forward to this meditation session that I'm about to get amongst once I've finished doing this load of washing and sort that out. Yeah, cool. All right. Have a good night.